Kid, and welcome to KidTime StoryTime. By popular demand, we are reading our very first ever Ramadan story. Wow!
What's that?
It's a holiday from Islam.
Yeah, that's like, so when you're in Islam, you're Muslim, right? I learned that in school.
Correct. And it lasts a whole month.
Wow! A whole month! Oh, man, I bet there's some good eating for a whole month.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but you actually don't eat during Ramadan?
What?
No, it's okay. I mean, you can eat eventually.
What?
No, listen. You just can't eat from morning to sundown. So from sunup to sundown, you cannot eat.
This sounds really tough.
Well, it can be, but it's totally doable. And then you can eat like a ton after that. How does that sound?
That sounds a little bit better.
And there's special Ramadan cookies.
Wow! Okay, I'm listening.
Very good. So Ramadan starts always a little bit different on the calendar because it goes by the moon. That's right. Ramadan begins by the light of the beautiful crescent moon.
So, hey, Fuchsia Fish, you're telling me that Ramadan goes by the lunar calendar?
Yes, actually, it does go by the lunar calendar. Wait a minute. How do you even know about the lunar calendar, Fuchsia Fish?
Oh, because the lunar calendar affects everything in sea life, let me tell you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The tides, the swimming patterns, and don't even get me started on the coral reefs. They go bananas. But anyway, read on. I can't wait to learn more.
Well, what Fuchsia Fish said is true. The lunar cycle affects so many things in nature and affects the cycle of certain holidays like Ramadan, which is celebrated by people around the world. And some of our KidTime Storytimers asked specially to read a Ramadan story because that's the holiday they celebrate. And I said, well, you know what? I don't have a Ramadan story, and I want to see what it's all about. 1 month of celebration, Zahra's blessing, a Ramadan story, and whoa, look at that. Isn't that beautiful already? This is based on like traditional Arabic artwork and tile work that's supposed to be very famous for being richly colored like this. And look at that. The moon in all its cycles, which is, of course, the beginning of Ramadan. The silver moon hung like a sideways smile. It's the Ramadan moon, Teddy, Zahra whispered. Mama says blessings are all around us during this month. Maybe Ramadan will bring a sister for me. Oh, that is a big request. And we'll make crescent cookies together. Remember I mentioned there are special Ramadan cookies?
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm in.
All right, Green Bear. A prayer rose from Zahra's heart like a sigh and floated up into the starry sky. Look at this beautiful window. Look at the beautiful stars sparkling in the night sky and the crescent moon. Here we go. Can I help? Zahra asked. Sure, Mama said. I'm collecting clothes to donate. But you love that jacket, Zahra said, and my hat from Auntie. Oh, you outgrew that hat 2 years ago, Mama said. And there are people who need the jacket more than I do. You know what they're doing? They're giving some great stuff away to some people who might need it more because that's one of the things that you do during Ramadan. You give to people who might need something, whatever the need might be. Baba says we get more blessings when we give, Zahra remembered. Baba is dad. Mama smiled. Baba is very wise, but we should give without expecting anything in return. True words, Mom. True words. Maybe my Ramadan blessing will be a sister. Inshallah, Mama said. We must wait and be patient. That, inshallah, means God willing. Mama, Baba, have you seen Teddy? Zahra asked. Her parents shook their heads. So, oh, she's looking everywhere, behind the TV, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, behind the cushions on the couch, behind the vase of flowers on the table. Where could Teddy be? Zahra wilted. Oh no, where was Teddy?
Ugh, this is bad when you lose your bear. Very bad.
I know, this is very bad. She searched and she searched. If I had a sister, she would help me find Teddy. Oh, we really having a little sister on our minds big time. Night fell and iftar came.
Oh, what is iftar? That sounds exciting.
Haha, it is exciting. It's the first meal that you have when the sun finally sets on Ramadan.
So delicious foods and those cookies you mentioned?
Exactly.
Oh, I like this page.
Mama prepared all the foods that Zahra loved best for breaking the fast. Because remember, we fast during Ramadan. Fasting means no food. Scrumptious samosas, delicious dates, and refreshing ru'afsa, which I just read about, which is a sweet drink made with fruit and herbs. I pray I find Teddy, Zahra whispered, and a sister. Her heart fluttered between sadness and hope. The following day, Mama took Zahra with her to volunteer at the shelter. Again, more do-gooding. The people here come from other countries where they lost their homes, Mama explained. They're living here in the shelter for now, and until the shelter can help them find places to stay. Oh, is that why we gave them our boxes of clothes? Mama nodded. That's why. There we are. We found some people who needed the stuff more than they did. And you feel good when you give something that's really nice to somebody who really needs it and appreciates it. It fills up your heart. Zahra's heart? Oh, well, that was hurting from losing Teddy. But the people here at the shelter had lost everything. Their hearts must be hurting too, Zahra thought. Yep, I think she's thinking right. Mama said, Zahra, while I help prepare iftar, remember iftar, that's that word that means the first meal of the day to break the fast, I'd like you to meet someone special. This is Halima. Oh, your picture is beautiful, Zahra said shyly. My Baba was an artist, Halima said. Do you want to paint with me? Zahra sat down and Halima showed her how to paint tall mountains with sunlight dancing over them, like where we used to live. Oh, look at that. And there's other kids here and they're playing with blocks, and at least the place is cheerful and full of art, and I bet it's very comforting and cozy. And there the moms are preparing the big meal for when sun sets. Yeah, that's like that sometimes. If you've had to leave your country and you've had to take shelter, which happens to people all over the world because of all kinds of different things, usually bad things like war and upheaval and persecution. Those are big words, but these are things that we sometimes see in the news, and that makes people have to flee to go to a better place, to be safe, to protect one another and find a better life. And that's what this place is. This is the stop on their way to a safer, better life. After they painted, Halima asked Zahra to read to her. I love stories about wizards and dragons, Halima said. So do I, said Zahra. They read and talked together until iftar time. Then they ate together, and of course they shared dessert! That's right, dessert. By the way, I'm admiring their tall collection of big books. At last, Mama said, it's time to go home. Halima's eyes held a sadness that was deeper than an ocean. More than ever, Zahra wished that she had Teddy back. Oh, so she could give him to Halima, like comfort.
Yeah, it's true. There's nothing more comforting and yummy than snuggling up with a bear. Yeah.
That's 100% true. Some days of Ramadan crawled like a snail, while others skipped like a squirrel. There was fasting by day and praying by night. Zahra visited Halima at the shelter. They built these big, busy block cities. My mom was an architect, Halima said. Someday I want to build skyscrapers like she did. At night, Zahra still missed Teddy, but now she thought about her new friend too. Finally, it was a night before Eid.
Oh, what's Eid? What's Eid?
Well, Eid tells us that now we're in the home stretch of Ramadan. It's almost over, and now this means special stuff, like special prayers and gifts and extra family time, feasting time. That night, Mama and Baba wrapped Zahra into their arms. "We have something special to tell you," Baba said. Zahra loved being in the middle of a Mama and Baba sandwich, but not as much as she loved the news that Baba whispered in her ear. Can you hear what? I can't hear the whisper. Nope. I wonder what it is. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to turn the page because I can't tell. Eid day dawned dazzling bright. Zahra's dress glimmered and glowed bright as her smile, for she carried a special secret in her heart. Oh, they're keeping the secret from us for now. Crowds of brightly dressed people gathered in the mosque for Eid prayers and greeted friends. Eid Mubarak! That's Happy Ramadan! And look, everybody's hugging and kissing and playing and happy to see one another because now we're getting our Eid on! Back at home, Zahra organized and decorated. I love the string of lights on the inside. And she took out all her best blocks and dragon books. Wait. That's the one that her friend likes, the dragon books. What is she up to? Will she like it? Zahra wondered. What's happening right now? What is she preparing for? Is this part of the secret? I think so. The doorbell rang. Zahra ran to answer it, and it says, "Welcome home." And look who's there. When Halima unpacked her belongings, Zahra gasped. "What?" Halima asked. Zahra's heart felt full as she looked from Halima to Teddy. Oh, it's Teddy! He's come back! Look, Green Bear!
Wow! You can't keep a good bear down, I tell you.
Oh, you are so right about that. Apparently he must have fallen into the closed donation box all those weeks ago. Zahra smiled. "It's just that I've been praying for this for so long." "Really?" Halima hugged her new sister. "Me too." She got the new sister that she had been hoping and praying for. Wow, I thought that was like a gigantic ask, but she got it. They did not need to search for blessings came from all around, and the silver sliver of a moon winked down at them. See, this is why you should never limit your dreams. Ask big, because you never know, right? Ask and you shall receive. Dream big. Why not? She dreamt of having a new sister. And look at that. She has a sister, and Teddy has come back, and now the new sister has a beautiful new home and a beautiful new family. And here we learn more about Ramadan. I can leave that there for a second if you want to freeze frame that so you can read more. And then there's the fasting part. That's the part that Green Bear is not so crazy about, but he does like the cookies afterwards. And the Eid, and then we talked about displacement, like I mentioned about how people end up in shelters because they're displaced from their homes and sometimes their whole countries, and they end up in a shelter. And then sometimes they end up in foster care, like with Zahra and her family. And that is the incredible, beautiful story of Zahra's blessing that came true one Ramadan.
Well, I have to say, that was pretty cool. I thought, wow, she wants a sister. Good luck with that, sister. But then, boom, she got it. And she did all that good stuff, too.
Yeah, and I like that. That's something that we can all do, well, all year round, really.
Yeah, you always tell us that we should help people and do good and make people happy and spread joy everywhere. And I think that's a pretty awesome thing to do because then you get cool stuff like a sister and your teddy bear comes back.
Yes, that can happen, but not necessarily that, but that can happen. So, kid, I hope that you loved this Ramadan story. If you celebrate Ramadan, I'm happy that I finally read you one. And if you don't, now we've learned so much about it. And one last thing before I go.
Wait.
I just want to wish you let me get this right, a Ramadan Mubarak. Happy Ramadan.